everybody. Good day, good love, and good light. Wendy, Ivan, and Dave here. Just wanted to say hello. We're at our one of our favorite little cafes here, and Ivan's still here visiting. So just wanted to say a quick hello, and maybe if I could see if I can get you guys, if we can see a little background behind us. How's that? So just kind of wanted to give you guys an idea of what it looks like behind us here, and give you guys a little sunshine and warmth. I know up in the up here in the northern hemisphere up north is probably getting a little chilly, so wanted to share a little sunshine rays and light codes from the Sunshine State. So, and I love Ivan's shirt, his good vibes. I just love it. And we were talking about how the sky, the color of the sky is so different in different parts of the world and the country, and how I was thinking how we all take for granted like where we live, and that it's just no big deal and nothing, and that it wouldn't be special to other people, and to see different points of view. But so I just wanted to give everybody a little glimpse of where we're sitting and having having some smoothies and some wraps and just having a good day, and kind of being chilled but high vibe,
Yeah.
It's just been a very
Interesting day.
interest is beyond interesting, but really just everything that's transpired just since the last few days and since you arrived, and just a lot of
Synchronicities.
of course, synchronicities, but really more of a developing an awareness in you,
Yeah.
the opportunity to open up some new gifts for people in the way that one of the things that we've been talking about doing. And so I even got a little practice with it today, and that was really exciting to help somebody in a new way.
Right, open up, especially when you don't speak English.
And so this was a way, and being that Ivan's bilingual, speaking Spanish and English, he was able to...
And light languages.
And light language, yes, of course. So being able to open up to somebody and
Multidimensional,
multilingual, and we are light language linguists. We explore languages and explore linguistics, and how did light become language, and what is everything in between, and what are these messages that we're all receiving, and to break the barriers and belief systems, that are so pervasive in so many different cultures and religions, and to try to bridge these gaps that everything is one. It's all, the all are the one is the all, and everything that's ever been created is connected in some fashion. We're always going to be able to connect to anything.
And now you can bring in
that's relevant.
The moss.
The moss. Well, we were talking a little bit about how I even have had such, I guess I want to call it emotional, intimate conversations and experiences with the moss collective, the moss that grows on top of the stones and the ground, and how I've connected with it so deeply, and how the moss is so deeply connected with the Fey realms, and how interconnected all of they are with all of us, and how we live our lives,
and also the stone beings.
And the stone beings. And so we started talking about the stone speakers, because one of my early experiences was learning about my experience as speaking to the stones, but also having an experience as a stone, a very large stone, and as a mountain. And so we were just discussing how it sounds so crazy when we talk to people about this stuff, yet it's the crazy that we share. And we even heard the song Crazy on the way here.
Right.
And Gnarls Barkley.
Right.
And it's like, if we don't express our crazy, we're not going to find those that are our brand of crazy, right? So, and as his shirt says, vibes do speak louder than words, and we, especially now with everything that's, we're still a little bit the face covering and all that, our vibrations, we have been now in a situation where we have no choice but to read each other's vibrations, because that's all we have right now.
Right.
We have eye contact and our vibration, because if we're covered, we can't see each other, we're not talking,
And a lot of the communication happens through the facial
expressions and your whole face, not. But yes, the idea though of the whole idea of the eyes being the windows to the soul is so true,
Right.
because now this is all we have with each other now is eye contact.
So the irony about the whole face covering is it's actually forcing people to feel through and see what the expression of the other person is. Because I can have this, and of course, that's not the same as having
And
this
actually, I
covered.
had my sunglasses on, and I took them off because I realized that, especially when doing a video, although we have our sunglasses on, but it's often about the eyes, the expression,
the
facial
facial
expressions, the love and the love in the eyes.
Because a lot of times you don't even have to say something. Just me having a certain
just a gaze.
expression
Look across. How many people have
delivers
met?
a message.
How many
Right.
people have met for the first time just because they saw each other from across the room?
And no words were exchanged. It was just this doing all the speaking.
And I even feel that even with meeting Dave, that I think there was, even though there was a lot of words exchanged over, from the time we met, but I think it really is and always was about the vibration.
Right.
I recognize your soul
Resonance.
yes, your essence. I recognize your essence, your vibration. Today it's funny too because blue and blue and blue, and a lot of us have been in the blue energy today.
Like the blue sky.
And the blue sky, and I was just noticing this young lady that walked by. She's got beautiful blue streaks in her hair, pretty much almost the same color as this peacock blue. So this idea of
blue sneakers.
and
That said no bull.
I said what?
No
bull. There you go. No bull. And even Ivan had mentioned about AJ's nurse today being in the same color. And then we saw a young lady that walked by a little while ago in exactly the same
Attire.
peacock blue color, but like the same attire as she had. So, and so we've been noticing the blue all day. So, what does that mean for you? Also, receiving a message today from the blue avians. And then we were talking about the feathers all over my scarf here, how it's just covered in feathers, and they also
I
happen to
just
be.
do this.
There we go, and the blue. So, our buddy here gets a plug here for the Tropical Smoothie Cafe. He's always really attentive to us, so we
Well,
love it here. You're on Tropic Time now here, guys. Here you go. You're on Tropic Time. I love it. So yeah, you never know where these conversations are going to lead when we just turn on the camera and start sharing our experiences, and we kind of go off in these places. But really, even the blue flip-flops on here telling you where to stand. And so what is blue for you? What is blue for us? It's about
Calmness.
the calm. That's a really good way to put it. The calm of the sky, the calm of the water, the calming essence of the color blue. How
Soothing.
soothing, how little blue there is in nature, and when we do see it, it stands out. The vibration of blue is very significant.
But what does blue mean to you? That would be the
A
question.
throat chakra, of course.
Yeah.
The throat chakra energy. So it's, I guess that's what we're asking today is what does that color mean to you? And I remember being excited about that whole new blue thing when they found that new pigment, and they called it new blue. And it's a thing. It's actually a thing. You can look it up. And I've talked about it before in videos, but so it's very similar to this sort of hue of blue, I
Right.
guess. But it's so.
Okay, I'll take
And
it.
we saw the word cobalt today. Cobalt.
Mhm.
Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I was going to say, and you are in Florida. What is Florida connected to Atlantis? What does Atlantis correlate to? A lot of very aquatic colors, aquatic civilization.
And we were just discussing Atlantis, and we were discussing how us here in Florida, we're sitting right on top of it. The master crystal skull is beneath the ocean in the Bermuda Triangle. And we here, right where we sit, literally where we sit in this space right this minute, is at the very corner. of the Bermuda Triangle. So there are, and then when we were talking about, I was being reminded about the vision that I get of Earth from space and how I see these huge aquatic beings around the shoreline
Okay.
of Florida, but they're huge. I mean, huge. Like, I don't know. I don't even know. They're maybe even 3 or 4 times the size of the largest whale
Oh wow.
we have on Earth.
Larger than
It's
the
like,
blue whale?
yeah, like you could see them
From outer space.
yes, like
Wow.
pretty much. Maybe not space, but
But up there enough
yeah,
to where
right.
you're like, wow.
And so they give me this perspective of them swimming around Florida, the coast of Florida, but they're deep beneath the sea, I guess. But and now I don't know if this is a metaphor. I don't know if it's actually beings or they almost seem like maybe we would think of as a Loch Ness or a Nessie or I don't want to say dragon-like, but
I'm getting
because it's not really.
I'm
it's,
getting a very ancient.
But yes,
very
it feels
ancient
like a very ancient aquatic.
being.
And maybe it is because we've been in this idea of the blue star Sirius
Right.
and the aquatic beings from Sirius. Maybe that's what we're connecting to.
Right.
These and maybe that's why because I've been so deeply connected with the Sirius energy and through the circuits, the sacred circuits, and all of that, and Bashar's race being very connected to the Sirius star system are their mentors, as they are ours. So we talked about the as we have named the star systems, the Dog Star and the Canis Major. The symbol of service to humanity is the dog. Loyalty. So Sirius and the idea of the blue star and the blue color is also about that, about flooding us with this higher vibrational
energy.
Sirius energy. And so all of this is connected with Atlantis.
I'm seeing the amplification where that is being sent to us, and then we send it right back, and it's like a very balanced interaction of down, up, or to them, to us, to them, to us.
Absolutely. They're receiving as much from us in return by way of our discoveries, our expansion. As we become knowing more of ourselves, we are able to give them the gift of more of us and
Absolutely.
our understanding, and them understanding what it's like for us to be in this ascension and doing this process
Right.
together. Because if you're watching this, we're doing this together. We're all in the same frequential timeline, So, and it does feel like all of this is riding the same wave. That's a really good way to put it. And I met Dave here on the ocean, literally on the ocean at the beach, and the quarter I found today. In American currency, we have
You have it?
well, it's buried in my purse,
Oh,
but
okay.
a 25-cent piece, and on the back I flipped it over, and as a woman with a flowered crown, like, and long blonde hair. Well, I say blonde, it could be any color.
Yeah.
But if and it's like it was as if it was me seeing a vision of myself that day,
Looking at
that
the ship.
weekend, looking out at, and there was a ship in the background, a very large ship she's looking
Like
at on the
cruise
back of
ship.
the coin. I'll take a picture of you guys and put it on my blog, and so you guys can see what I'm talking about, the visualization of it. And there's a ship in the background, and she's looking in the distance at this ship, and that's how it felt that day when I was on the ocean, and there was cruise ships literally lining the ocean there in Fort Lauderdale where we met. And then Dave and I have been talking about cruises and cruise ships and Abraham Hicks cruises, and so all of these things were sort of a culmination of, and then we were talking about you being a Pisces, a water sign,
Right.
and the idea of the fish, and the water and aquatic. So all this feels like maybe a culmination of the energies of Atlantis and Sirius and the dolphin.
Right.
We've been talking about diving.
Right.
And you diving, and the dolphin, and swimming with the dolphin. The dolphin, we know, are a connection to Sirius and Andromeda.
Right, and also all the aquatic dolphins, whales, and high frequency beings that are the consciousness of Gaia, work in unison to create the higher frequency balance throughout all of Gaia, from the aquatic side of the house. So,
and we're going to talk more about this in a little bit more depth soon too, but we've been talking a little bit about the idea of plastic, and we're going to be getting into this a little bit more deeply. And it made me think about that how this whole thing started was because I was talking about the plastic in the ocean.
oh, that's how that.
It's how the whole conversation began. Well,
Right.
the conversation began because it was weird thread in my clothing.
There
Plastic
was
thread,
plastic.
but anyway, it led to the idea of plastic in the water,
Right.
and
The cleaning programs.
and the cleaning program. So anyway, so it leads me back to the ocean, the water, Gaia, being
Right.
more connected to Gaia, and as we become more connected to ourselves and know ourselves, and we begin connecting to other realms, we begin connecting to the fairies, the other beings that are helping and assisting this ascension, because they're ascending right along with us.
Okay, now just drop a little hint.
We're gonna need to go soon. I do need to say we got to go pick up AJ. So I just realized we're pressed for time. So
Just for anybody that might be curious what people mean about connecting with yourself, connecting with your soul, connecting with that. The more you connect with that, the more you're gonna start discovering how magical the world is. The more you connect with that, the more you're gonna start noticing, oh, I can speak to plants. Oh, guess what? Dolphins are it's been proven that dolphins are much more, have much more brain capacity, i.e. smarter than humans. So the more you connect here, the easier it is to connect with them on a telepathic level. So I recently discovered that I can actually talk to animals telepathically not too long ago. But again, I've been continuing to connect through here and continue to figure out what type of garbage, and by garbage I mean stuff that makes me mad, stuff that puts me in a crappy mood, and they had me correct that word really quick.
And I'll tell you guys, Ivan has a way of being able to see beings that are, I mean, all different kinds of beings, and seeing beings all around all of you. And so,
well, it's yeah, for me it's
fascinating.
It's very
It's just like
interesting because it's become very organic. But
yes.
it's due to the fact that whatever was heavy within me, whether it's traumas, whether it doesn't matter what it is, whatever gets you in a crappy mood, figure that out, clear that out, transmute it, forgive yourself, love yourself, free yourself, and allow yourself to soar. Allow yourself to be the true you. Even if that might not be the most popular thing with people around you, that's fine. But the more you allow that version of yourself, your truest self, to come forward, the more you're going to start noticing, oh my goodness, I am speaking to a stone.
Yes.
I am a stone being.
We were discussing, yes,
right.
The stone beings.
The flowers.
Stay tuned for more.
Exactly.
Yeah, we got to run, so we'll let you guys go.
Yeah.
So, if you guys in the comments, if you guys going to get in touch with Ivan, let us know. Put a comment out there. He'll get in touch with you guys. I know he has a lot to help, a lot of things to share with all of you, and a lot of ways to help you all connect with all of the fractals and beings and the multi-parallel dimensional things that you are.
Your multidimensionality.
So, yes, your multidimensionality. So we love you. Goodbye. Have a good day. Nasiavatore Sheleano Okoya se alaka. Bye, everybody.
These guys.
These guys. Yeah. Love you guys. Bye.